What is up, y'all? Death Killer X11 bringing you a simple how-to guide. This is for the game Cyberpunk 2077. Woo! Alright, for the breach, how to properly breach. It's not very clear at first, but I'm going to explain it to you. Alright, if you follow my cursor right here at the top, you have four little space icons. So that basically means you can press numbers 4 different times. Alright. Then right here is a series of 2 to 4 different icons you will be using in this little icon box thing over here, the code matrix. Basically what that means, you need to get these sequences in the row together like this. So that means I would need to pick a 1C to a 5-5 to another 1C. Alright, so basically what that means, you always start at the top row. See, as you go over the icons that the sequence is needed, it highlights on the right side. So basically what that means, I can start doing that sequence and I can unlock the rewards based on that particular sequence. So for instance, I would need to pick a 1C, and my next number would have to be a 5-5 and then a 1C again to get the level version 3, which is the best one. So you always go horizontal first. You'll pick one of these top numbers. Then whichever one you pick, you have to pick one of these vertical numbers. Alright? And then based on whatever number you pick off of that row, you have to pick a horizontal number one more time. And then for the fourth, you would pick that number in a vertical row based on whatever you picked. So I'll show you an example. So you want the version 3, the highest tier, gives you the best stuff. So you want to think about what you're doing. The first number you have to pick is going to be 1C. So that means one of these 4 rows is the row we should pick. Alright? So then you gotta think about what next number is it that I need. That number is 55. So you preferably want to pick a column that has the number 55 already in it. And this one does. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and show you. And this right here is your timer. Once you click on it, this is when your timer starts. So you have this amount of time to go ahead and figure out your pattern. Otherwise you get bucked out. So let's try it out. We want 1C, 55, 1C. It shows you where they're at. Alright, so you got 1C. So next thing we need is a 55. See how it's vertical now? Pick on 55. Now it's horizontal. We can't pick any other numbers besides the horizontal row we just picked. And there we go. Oh shit, I messed up. Alright. So it's pretty simple like that. I did a little mix up at the end, but that's alright. So we're going to reload back. I'm going to show you it again. Because every time you reload back, it comes up with something different. So it's a good little practice if you want to. Just make sure you save or quick save before you do this. That way you can keep repeating it until you get the hang of it. Dun, 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 dun. All right, let's go into it again. Alright, so you're preloaded, and these are now different series of numbers. Again, we have 22.5 seconds, and there's 4 slots. Now, you have to fill up all 4 of these slots. But as long as you get this particular sequence down, it does not matter what the 4th one is. Now, for the instance, if this one requires 4 numbers for the sequence, then all 4 of these will have to be in the correct sequence to get that reward. But since there's only 3, that either that first one or that 4th one does not matter, but you do have to pick 4. So if you need to, you can pick have that in mind to see what you're doing. Alright, so for instance, first one is going to be a 1C. The 55 is in this column, so I would pick this one next. So the next one, it would be the E9, which this one is in there, so that works. So once I pick E9, I can pick any other number. It doesn't matter. I already have my sequence. So here we go. 1C, 55, 99, and then it does not matter. So once it highlights green, that means you're automatically going to get it, so it doesn't matter what you do. Off to your left, and we'll try it one more time. Now, like a lot of games, you could always do the quick save or save, manual save, before you do anything, so that way you can always restart and try again. Alrighty, let's try again. Alright, get our number sequences, get our 4 slots. So you can always look at how you're going to do it before you actually do it. 55. Oh, this is actually a perfect example. So we need these in sequence in order to get our unlock. But if you look at the first number is 55, the only one we could pick, there is no 1C in this column. So immediately we would not be able to do our highest tier reward. So this is the perfect example of the first number just throwing it away in order to get what you want. Alright. So then we can look at other numbers. So we got to pick any of these numbers up here, it doesn't matter. But our 55 needs to be the next number we pick. So if you look at it, we need a 55, a 1C, and then an E9. Okay? So what we could do is throw away this number. Then our 55 will be our first in our sequence. Our 1C is in second, and then E9 as our third, or technically fourth and final. Because you always go horizontal, vertical, horizontal, and vertical one more time. So always pay attention to what you're going to next. Alright, let's try it again. So this number won't work out, so we're going to throw away our first number. So we're going down vertical, 55. Horizontal on the row that we picked for 1C. And then vertical on that row that we picked. And bam. If you see to the left, it is unlocked. We got everything we're supposed to get out of that. And hey, that is our breach protocol, how to properly breach. If you have any questions or comments or concerns, hey, let me know. Down at the bottom of the comments, I'll answer the best I can, or I'll make a whole nother video trying to explain it better. Hey, if you like it, you learn from it, like my video. If you want to see more of my content, subscribe. And I'll catch y'all on the next